we're asking those persons to come forward 18 years and older, and you have to be, and just to be clear, 18 before April 1st of this year. Okay? 18 before April 1st of this year. To come to the various places that we will have open, including here at the National Insurance, to be able to come and bring some specific information that allows us either to register you for National Insurance to access the benefit, or at any of the other post offices that are designated. Now, I say specifically there are persons who are caregivers in this country, who their family may get together and they may support their brother and sister who's looking after the mother or father. So they may not have made a NISS contribution for some time. This benefit is also, this allowance, is also for you. As I said earlier, there are persons who are not in receipt of any pension at all, and therefore this particular Solidarity Allowance is also for you. There are persons who are unemployed, have never really worked and never really contributed. All that is required for you to do is to present yourself with your national ID, and I'm being very specific here. Your national ID card, preferably the Trident card, because if you have your Trident card, it means that you've provided information certainly to the Electoral Boundaries Commission. If you have a bank account, it makes it easier on us to pay you if you have a bank account. All we require you to do is to bring that information. If you have the top of the bank statement, that is preferable, because we know that is the correct information, and therefore it will help to minimize any data entry or confusion around that. You need to know your current address, of course, in order to register. And if you have a TAMIS number, then that would be preferable as well, such that we know how to reach you. Now, of course, contact information, telephone number, and the like in relation to being able to get this done. Now, we have a schedule which, with respect to post offices, and that would be open, where some of the NISS officers will go in order to meet people who want to register, because we want to make it as easy as possible for people to become registered. If you happen to be in town, obviously you can come here to the NISS, but if you can't make it to town, then it means that we'll be utilizing the post offices as that point whereby persons can go to be able to facilitate. So I just want to announce just very quickly, and I think in the social media support thing will come after in relation to it. So May 7th to 9th, the post offices in St. George, St. John, St. Thomas, St. Joseph, the General Post Office. May 12th to 16th, St. James, St. Peter, St. Philip, Worthing, again, and the General Post Office. May 20th to 23rd, St. Andrew, St. Joseph, St. Philip, St. John, and the General Post Office. May 26th to 30th, Warrens, Worthing, St. James, St. Peter, Britons Hill, and the General Post Office. At the General Post Office, 8:30 to 5 p.m. officers will be available there. And here at the National Insurance, there will be a registration center on the ground floor, and those opening times will be 9:30 to 6 p.m. So there's an extended window, if you like. Now, in all of this, we've said that persons, so once we give these specific dates here, we will review based on the numbers. We will continue because we've already announced that persons will have until the end of June anyhow to be able to register. So this is not the totality of it. What we're saying is that we want people to be able to come forward at these particular points to be able to register, to allow us to be able to track the numbers, and we'll determine, obviously, going into June what needs to happen, and that communication certainly will come from the team in relation to that. So we are making every effort to have persons who are not working, persons who, for whatever reason, to be able to, or in receipt of any NISS pension or benefit, to be registered, to be able to access the $300 allowance.